Hello everyone, welcome to the Ultimate Incorrect Cup. Nice to see you all here. I'm Sporty FC, and yeah, again, unfortunately, Incorrect can't make it tonight. He's not been feeling good, so although he was supposed to stream here, I'll be doing this instead for tonight. So you guys get to see everything here from winners quarters now to the grand finals, and well, we can get a little look at our bracket already. A good amount of action has happened tonight. We're gonna have World's Wish versus Fearliazz as our first series here, obviously. You know, then winners quarterfinals, all matches. Winners quarterfinal onward in the upper bracket is best of 5. At the end of the night, we're also going to be seeing a little bit of that lower bracket, which is best of 3, to the losers final, which is best of 5. The grand finals is best of 7 with a game advantage. So, at least for now, this is going to be what we'll see tonight. Again, it's World's Wish and Fearliazz for our first series. Again, as I mentioned, best of 5 here. So. And we'll get this thing here. And we'll get these teams in any moment now. And this is our first match tonight. We'll have a ton of matches tonight, so expect some insane action here. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining this stream. Hopefully you're all having a good night yourself. $600 prize pool, 400 to first, 150 to second, and 50 to third. Let's go, yeah, let's go. I'm just hoping we can actually get these teams in. These teams should be joining in any moment now for this series. And it's best of 5. It's going to be a long night. I'm going to be exhausted, but hey, we're all for that, I guess, right? Upper bracket, again, we're going to be seeing upper quarters, upper semis, upper finals. Then we'll move to lower bracket. And with any luck, we're going to get to see losers quarters, losers semi, losers finals. The best of 3s and a best of 5. And then we'll end on the upper bracket. Back of the upper bracket with the grand finals. It's best of 7 game advantage. So it's 1 series and potential of up to 6 games. And hopefully, also with any luck, we will be done pretty nicely here tonight. But again, it's a long tournament. Only partway through it. There's still a lot of teams still fighting in that lower bracket. So again, we'll see though. Again, our schedule could change based on how these matches go. Again, currently our schedule says that we should be able to see the losers quarters, but again, we'll see if we get there. First of all, we gotta wait on World's Wish, Fearliazz to get in this lobby and to get this series underway. World's Wish and Fearliazz, both these teams actually have just said that they're running in, so a good sign for these sides that they are responsive. Well, again, would be a best of 5 matchup. I haven't seen them yet though, which is a little concerning. Should be here any moment. Uh-oh, wait a second. Uh-oh, maybe we gotta use different lobby info. No, they're here! Alright. I was hoping that they didn't use, because they do have preset match lobby info. Don't gonna worry about that. So these players are gonna be here for this one, so. Darklight, Pafix, Chili, Swaz, EU, and Fearless. So, we got our players in. It's our first match tonight. It's again our first of many. This is a best of 5 here. So, again, both these teams coming in with a couple upsets already. But this is gonna start our Ultimate Incorrect Cup stream here tonight. The upper quarter finals. World's Wish on the blue. It's Fearliazz on the orange. And again, as I mentioned, best of 5. You gotta win 3 games from here on out and stay in that upper bracket. These teams, so far tonight, have been used to best of 3s. This is going to be a very different feel to them. It's going to be a much longer matchup and against some very intense opponents. So far, early saves, early demos as well. Fearliazz trying to push through with Fearless, but so I'll be clear back as was the classic team name of let's just put everybody's names together and see how that sounds. And I must say, it's actually a pretty solid look this time. Couple teams in this tournament that have gone for a name style like that, but Fearliazz being one of them, as World's Wish the other way, shot on, saved by Swaz, and Fearliazz will clear it back with Fearless. Now this one, trying to get that flick, but Darklight will be waiting. We won't be seeing too much of an issue here, but Fearliazz might want to create one themselves. Swaz, this one, just kept out by EU. And the early shots ringing out from Fearliazz. They're continuing to attack. Here comes Fearless. That should be goal 1. And it's Fearliazz who will be the ones to take it off the crossbar. Awkward in front for World's Wish, who kind of started running out of boost there. And that will give them the first goal of the series, the first of what they'll hope to be many here for Fearliazz. World's Wish off the kickoff, trying to create something, but they won't break through. World's Wish, another clear. Again, it's Fearliazz who are waiting for it. Swaz. Ooh, dunked by Pafix, but still in that blue half, and as long as it's still there, Fearliazz can score, but they gotta transition quickly here. Darklight leaves it for Pafix, but it will be kept away, and World's Wish taking their time here. Still an abundant amount of time for them to get goals. Another clear. Pafix. That one, not a great touch. Fearless off the post, and it will be sent away. World's Wish, you're seeing their heart sinking through their chest there. That one got very close to going in, and probably a bit too scary for their own liking. That's why they're gonna go the other way with Pafix. But the flip reset won't make it far, but that whiff will, and it's just going to fall in. World's Wish will tie this game up, but in one of the strangest ways I can think of. Who knew a goal could be so strange looking? This game is tied. These teams will go right back to the kickoff spot. Strange goals like those. Maybe those will break up that kind of, monotony. So there's been so much Rocket League play tonight already for these teams. Being able to have something a little funny, something to kind of laugh at, might be able to loosen things up for a lot of these teams. Maybe we'll see a bit more coming out from the offenses. It's been a very slow game one. Again, the nice thing about best of fives though is you have a lot more time to get used to the series than you do in best of threes. But it does also mean that their matches are only going to get tougher from here on out. So, World's Wish. They may have scored off that strange mistake. They've got to get another one as Pafix maybe has it. The flick. Swaz has got to be careful. He's just kept it out of his net. And Fearliazz will be waiting on this one. Fearless. Dunked by Darklight, but it's exactly what he wanted there. Now offense the other way. EU will be demoed, but not before he makes that touch. World's Wish. Waiting back patiently. And that defense, again, becoming a even more important presence, and you're starting to see those demos come as well. One of the best ways to just change up a defense, to, alter it, to make it awkward. Go in there, remove the players. Remove spaces that are covered. And these teams, again, kind of utilizing those demos more at this point. Openings will come with them. It's more about if you're going to be able to take them. As Pafix finds EU, Fearless will pinch this one to the side. Fearliazz, more offense. Fearless, got it! Under the bar! And it is Fearliazz with Fearless leading the charge. That touch from Chile just sets himself so perfectly. Darklight wanted to challenge his aerials up so high that he knew he could challenge, but that pass in front, it gives him no time to attack. He has to turn back, he has to wait, but by that point, it is too late. And Fearless will score. Now a triple tap. This one, quadruple. Oh, he nearly found that too, but he'll still keep going. It's Chile. Great back pass. Swaz can't get the shot on though. As World's Wish will go the other way. Infield pass. Darklight not able to find the net as Fearless. Down is Swaz, but that touch won't favor him, but the whiff will. World's Wish can't be making mistakes at this point. There's so little time left. If they have any chance of making a comeback in a game that has been so low scoring, and not give any space up on their own defensive side. Not only does it waste time, gives Fearliazz time to score and really seal game one. As Swaz trying to do it off the back wall, second touch, and it's as if it's second nature. You give them a little bit of space, they'll make it work. As Swaz there, I mean, that is about as simple as it can be for him. And the goals starting to go in for Fearliazz. It's 3-1 now, 2-goal lead. And I think it's their first 2-goal lead of the game as well. A long time coming, that's for sure. That's why I was going to go for that pogo there to get that dunk. It won't go in his favor, he just didn't have enough boost left. Nice thing about Fearliazz though is they're up by 2. At this point in the game, World's Wish not be seeing themselves come back from that deficit. Fearliazz, Fearless, Swaz, Jilly taking game number 1 here. Kind of starts that a lot of teams would love to have. And a match that was relatively defensive too. It is Fearliazz, and specifically Fearless, who really did lead this team. Not just on offense with those 2 goals, but on defense with 5 saves. A good start for this player. He'll hope that it can continue. Stop game 2, and again, with this match being best of 5, unlike these last couple series, these teams have time to kind of adjust and get used to where they are. And with it being in that upper bracket, a amount of time for these teams to kind of get used to each other. And well, actually, Fearliazz taking some time here in between these games. I think they're just trying to relax, trying to maybe relax themselves, which I find surprising with them having taken game 1, but maybe they know something I don't. Maybe they're trying to cook up the best plan they can, and I don't blame them on that, but it's a little surprising. They did just come off a win, so they took that whole minute there as well to reset in some way. Well, that means going into game 2, that momentum of theirs, they have to build it back a little bit here. They'll look for offense. Swaz already going right for it. Couldn't get that second touch easily, but he get enough of it past Darklight. Now, Pavlik's has got to be careful, but yeah, Fearliazz isn't going to take that chance there. Really just would rather wait back, let the pressure come to them as Chili, Affix, Fearless keeps this one airborne, but all alone, he's got to get the 50 on EU, and he will. But the bump will not make things easier, and on no boost as well, Fearless gets in that 50-50. Oh, but they're not going to get out of it. Affix just tucks it under the crossbar, and the World's Wish have responded here in game 2. Right off the back wall, goes right to Pafix's front bumper. And that should surely give World's Wish a little bit of a breather. They did not have the lead in game 1, I don't believe, even. Now in game 2. Start off with it. Now it's all about holding on, as Fearliazz are sure to bring a response, and sure to bring at least 1 goal back with how they played from last game. So long as they can continue to do that, and well, there's a shot there. Darklight will block it. Fearless last game was able to lead the team with 2 goals. Can he find himself more chances this time? He has felt aggressive, but that's not the kind of touch that he was hoping for from his teammates. And now things are going to get a little bit more dicey. Pafix. Waz will keep it away, but on low boost, can only give this up to Darklight. Fearless also on low boost. He can't get the challenge, but Swaz will. Low boost still for Fearliazz as Pafix across. No one there to challenge. World's Wish will eventually have to give up here on that offensive chance, but have lowered the boost of this Fearliazz side. As they'll look for that flip reset, Fearless will head back and off the corner. Swaz gets the fake on EU. Now, here he goes down the field. Chili following Fearless to shoot it! And a full team effort from Fearliazz, but it will work in their favor. Swaz initially looking for just a solo effort, but he saw Chili ahead and saw Fearless down below. Made this a whole lot easier for his team, giving them the time they need. Oh, the bracket's incorrect. I'll fix that. I don't think I can fix that command, actually. I'll send you guys a link at the bracket. I don't think I can fix that command. I am not incorrect terror, so... Again, he's sick tonight, that's why I'm here. As Fearliazz, chance to try to move up to offense. They're back in by EU. Pafix. They're back by Swaz. Up is Fearless to the back wall. Darklight, they'll get there in time. Fearliazz again holding that offense, and saw them do this in game 1 as well, where they slowed things down initially, and over time it just got stronger and stronger, scarier and scarier, until they got that 3-1 lead, and they just kind of nature of the rest of the game went by as smoothly as possible for themselves. Feels like the same kind of idea here. But that double commit will not help their offense. Dark Light. Still challenged by Swaz as Fearless. Careful on that corner pinch there, but... You found the right bracket? Oh, that's impressive. Good job, man. But yes, I don't think I can update the commands, unless I can. I might be able to. I'll have to see if I can, but... So far, it is Fearliazz trying to just... Offense still. Swaz. On the field, stopped by EU. And now he'll get the flick ahead. Fearless will be there on it, and this Fearliazz side, even though they seem to be the team that is a lot more confident when they get to offense, but the team is also stuck on defense more often. And that amount of being stuck on defense can only hold for so long. Dark Light sets this one down for Papix, and for Chili, he has to wait there. Dark Light, had he recovered, could have easily put a little touch on that one, make it even tougher for him to read. So he sits on the ground, but he sits up, and unfortunately he gives up that space that the World's Wish side will take from him. Fearliazz trying to go the other way. Fearless goes up high. Swaz will not beat Papix. It is EU. Try to just force his way through. World's Wish. Not breaking through right now. As Fearless. Great stop from Dark Light, and he'll have space to work with. Swaz beat as well, but he'll get enough of it. And he can set up Papix. This is awkward. A double commit from Fearless. Team bumps galore. Swaz will be there. In comes Dark Light now. He won't put it on, and neither will Papix, who was the one who was looking to shoot that one. World's Wish still going. Dark Light off the corner. Double commit again from Fearless. And they're getting a little bit more panicky here. Defense, not easy for Fearliazz, who have been stuck for so long. Another one off the back wall. But again, World's Wish is a bit slow on that challenge. And Fearliazz finally get that ball out. Dark Light. Fearless on it as Chili goes to his own back wall, not the place he wanted it to be. As Swaz, Affix. Demoed. Dark Light will take down Fearless, and that should end game 2. It will. World's Wish will be in a better position now. Game 2 is theirs, and again, with how awkward that defense was for Fearliazz, they're not in the most keen mood. I think now you're going to see them take their time. Actually, they're not. They're actually going to be the ones already up, so they want to prove themselves here. At these teams back into this lobby as soon as we can. Yeah, just making sure these teams are good to go. They're just taking their time here. They're taking this minute break in between. I don't blame them on that. It is such a stressful tournament. So stressful as well going to that lower bracket, especially since, reminder, the only match in the best of 5 and lowers is that lower finals. These teams, if they lose here, have to go to the best of 3s again, and the lower bracket, there is no guarantee they will be the ones winning. Especially with some of the teams that are already down in that lower bracket. Only teams you don't want to be seeing if you're either of these sides, and well, again, we'll see more of this series as these teams are now ready for game number 3. World's Wish have pulled the momentum slightly in their favor. And they keep it that way. Five minutes back on the clock. It's World's Wish trying to get that early look onto offense. Is Fearless, challenged by EU. Dark Light will take this around the corner, and well, Fearliazz will get another clear there. But a big concern for them is going to be if their defense is able to get that ball out a little bit more easily. Last game, it just felt like they're perpetually stuck on defense. Many times in there, good many times, we just got to see World's Wish just kind of hold the offense, do whatever they want to do. This Fearliazz side cannot allow that to happen, as a whiff from Chili is going to make things tougher for them. Fearless, a little bump around that corner as well will open up some spacing. He still got this one as well. Pinch goes to Chili. Fearless on the recipient! And he's got it too! Fearliazz will strike in game 3. As Chili, such a smart decision, knows that that net is heavily covered, but he's got a player waiting upfield that no one expects in Fearless. And it is Fearliazz who will lead early in game 3, and has been a good sign for teams in this series if they score early. Fearliazz would be a good sign for this series, although it has been very back and forth. Fearless trying to create that offense. He's got to pinch off the back wall, but you think if he maybe just left it a little bit, it actually might have been one that this team could have scored on. Instead, he pinched it away, trying to avoid the defenders, and for World's Wish, continuing to just play close. Swaz, the dribble, and get past both, but he does set up Chili to the back wall. Affix will wait for it, and he's got a 1v1 with Fearless. Swaz will take it away. Darklight now going for goal. Fearless left, and World's Wish will tie it up at 1. Affix is the initial one to get that 1v1 chance. Swaz with the clear, but it only went to Darklight, and Fearless played a little bit too confidently to Swaz's touch. Left the net initially. He'll come to regret that decision. World's Wish now on the board is to the back wall. Darklight won't give them that chance to score, and Fearliazz again sitting back as Swaz now up. Fearless, but he's committed a bit high there, and that beauty from World's Wish will push it towards the net. Double commit. Fearless, low boost, but just enough to keep away World's Wish long enough that they can get their resources back. Darklight, EU, redirect. Fearliazz, both defenders jumping. Good couple double commits this series from Fearliazz. You can tell they're being a bit nervous here with how close World's Wish has gotten to that goal. World's Wish is just going to continue to play that way as EU now setting up Darklight. EU still there. Good recover, but not enough boost to get the challenge there as Fearless will be up far faster. And now Chili, flip reset. We'll see the dribble under Pafix, but not to be able to see a chance to throw that ball in front of the net or even on that net. And World's Wish it's tied at 1, but again, they have been able to get better and better every single game. So not as much offensive control. You still just know that you still can see that consistency from this side. And with match point, determined by whoever can take this game. Fearliazz is continuing to panic, it seems. World's Wish have a definite advantage, at least at this point. World's Wish, they still have just not been able to find that goal easily. Both these teams have had insanely good defenses. And unless, one of them makes a mistake, I don't think we're going to be seeing a goal come in. We may not even see a goal coming into regulation here. Still with well over a minute to go. Next goal could be the one to take match point. Darklight trying to set it up. Oh, Fearless will be there just in time to keep away EU's shot. Now Pafix off that corner. Darklight can't score. Fearless. Flip reset. Going for it. He's got the back wall too, but Darklight will be there in time. And Fearliazz will continue to attack, but we'll see their chances fall away. World's Wish with a quick recovery. But it's Fearliazz who are continuing to try to play the aggression. That touch won't favor them. EU, Fearless. EU again. He's got enough on it, but Pafix wasn't there for him. And World's Wish now we're struggling a little bit on resources. Have to get back. We'll have to play a little bit further. Is that touch? Oh, it doesn't favor them. Chile is going to find the net. And Fearliazz will lead by 1 as Darklight jumped early, and that touch from him dipped under Pafix, and he not hit it. I think Pafix has that save. Just an unfortunate error. It will go against them here. As World's Wish. Trying to find one more chance. That might be it! It is! It's EU! A rocket to the left side of the goal! And it's Fearliazz who thought they may have stolen it. It's World's Wish who will take this right back. 11 seconds to go, and at this point, anything is possible. World's Wish. Trying to find their chance to work, but Swaz, flip reset, going to the back wall, but that touch won't work. Still, World's Wish have kept us alive, but it will be in overtime here. And our first series of the night as well on this stream. It is OT. That will be the deciding factor. At least here for who will get match point. Chili, maybe can end it early here, but his shot will not be close enough to the net. World's Wish. We'll clear this one away with EU. Dark Light, redirect, going off the back wall, and Fearliazz not very confident in. They won't even challenge. Pavix, Fearless, just enough, but EU will put it in. His second of the game and his second straight goal. World's Wish will take match points after being 1-0 down in the series, after being 1-0 down in this game as well. The comeback. World's Wish will make it happen. They're one game away from moving to the upper semifinals, the winner's semifinals. In a very good position at this point. I mean, the pressure's still there. Still a series that could see Champions Field. Best of 5 will continue going into game number 4. We'll be seeing the winner of this match, by the way, playing against the winner of BDW and Sunflowers. Again, I know that the bracket itself is not correct. I do apologize for that. Let me go and make sure I can link that bracket for you all. Here you go. That is the correct bracket. Unfortunately, I can't do much about it. I don't think I can edit the commands that are that can control that, but I promise you, that's our bracket there tonight. So that's what these teams are playing. Speaking of these teams, World's Wish, chance to go to the upper semifinals. They'll be on the stream again for that next match if they do win this game. But Fearliazz is trying to give them any hope. He's Pafix. Second touch, he's dropped it straight down. EU beaten by Fearless, and Fearliazz already trying to come out with some early aggression. I don't blame this team. They've got to prove something. Now that they're down in this series, now that it's a match point against them. Trying to come out early, that offense, get some early goals too. And they may have found one as an overcommit. Pafix will be there in time. But a bit of a scare there for the World's Wish side. Really not advised to push up that high, and again, we're running on fumes by the point they did get to the ball, and they're still running on fumes. That's a great play from Chili. He's gonna go himself. Oh, why not from Chili? Got the perfect recovery as well to the back wall. Two players jumped, and look at that. Just plants himself and demolishes Pafix on that 50-50. Fearliazz again have scored first, but as you saw from last game, one goal will not be enough for this side. They'll need a couple more before they can truly feel comfortable. World's Wish to definitely respond quickly. They'll try here with EU. Fearliazz off the sidewall. Pafix. Not much on that one here. And it'll be Dark Light. Jilly. That pinch. Demoed as well. This is in front and a bad touch. Swaz will make it 2 for Fearliazz. As that pinch from Chili, the demo as well in EU. And for Pafix, he's got low boost here. We're seeing that really cost these teams. They're trying to expend so much boost to be in the perfect position. When they do get there, sometimes they just won't have enough. Seeing here from Fearliazz, just them taking advantage of these low boost situations for World's Wish. Chili, oh, he's almost found that one as well. Oh, nearly made it free for Fearliazz. as in field. Off the back wall. EU will be on top of it. World's Wish. Trying to find a goal, and a goal soon, because this game, it's not going their way since the very beginning. Fearliazz was a lot like game 2, where they just are holding. Sorry, it was a lot like game 1, where they're just holding that offense. But here is a return, and a little demo attempt. It won't connect, but it will do enough to keep the defense out. Darklight, again, waiting for his teammates, and you can understand that communication from World's Wish. Just a good position overall. And again, we're seeing those demos utilized. I mentioned early on how defensive this battle is, how much demos are going to make the difference, and they have oftentimes made the difference for so many of these goals. At this point in Rocket League's history, defenses have gotten so good, so tough to play against these kind of teams without using or encountering demos. These teams, again, having to utilize it themselves as World's Wish, maybe utilize more of it to get that next goal to potentially tie things up. Again, looking to try to take the series here in just 4 games. Having dropped to the first. A good feeling for them. Gonna get those wins as easily as they can, but don't come easy at this point in the bracket. And World's Wish, I'm sure they know that as just as well as anybody else does at this point. As Darklight trying to get a field, a shot will be on, but Patrick's will be there. Darklight blocked by Chili. A bit of a whiff there from Swaz, and could open up some space, but World's Wish just a bit too heavy on that first touch was EU, and Fearliazz are not going to give them that time to make a second attempt. It's Fearless. Oh, he's got a triple tap ahead. He's hit it on. No, he hasn't. Swaz stopped by Pafix. Zero Scythe coming to the raid. Thank you for this raid, Scythe. How you doing? Welcome to the Ultimate Incorrect Cup. Again, Incorrect Terror is not feeling good today, so I've taken the stream over. Again, welcome in, everybody. Hopefully you all are doing well. We'll be here for the entire tournament. Corporal Monkey Shines also raiding. Thank you as well, Corporal Monkey Shines. Hopefully your night was good. World's Wish trying to end the series against Fearliazz and move to upper semis. Fearliazz have other ideas. And with how consistent their offense has been this game, a little surprising that I haven't seen them use more of it earlier. But it has been a tough run. As Fearliazz looking to send what will be our first series tonight to Game 5. It's gonna be a long night, so everybody's just gonna buckle in. It's going to be a very exhausting night with me. I'm gonna feel very tired at the end of this. But oh, look at that down the field, Patfix. Oh, why not? He'll take it. Maybe I called it a bit early there. Fearliazz have not secured this game. Not with Patfix going across the entire length of the field, and well, he didn't get the flip reset. He actually got bumped off by his teammates. It's a fake at the end of the day, and he doesn't mind taking a fake that help his team out. As again, World's Wish, again 1 goal away from tying this game, but this is where they have struggled. And it might be where they continue to struggle here as slow challenge from Darklight. 30 seconds remaining, and World's Wish now starting to just throw things at that orange midfield, hoping they can just break through in some way, but that's not going to happen, as Fearless could have ended it there, but his shot goes high. Chili. Low boost, but enough to get the dunk. Now trying to bump out Darklight. As Fearless holding it in. Fearliazz looking at Champions Field. A few more touches, 1 more challenge win. They'll be there, but Darklight off the ceiling, and that will be sent. Oh, it's off the sidewall too. Chili now going to goal, and he'll take 1 more just for good measure. Fearliazz. As people are saying, I was trying to find that bracket. The bracket is not correct. I don't think I can edit that command. Just give me a moment. to update it for you all. Well, I can't update it specifically, but... And the bracket is incorrect. That is an RLCS bracket. That's the incorrect cup bracket. Again, a ton of teams have signed up for this event. These two, part of that higher echelon that could potentially win the whole thing, but again, somebody's going to be sent to the lower bracket. We're going to go to Champions Field to determine that. And if Fearliazz really, if they can hold that offense as they have already, they'll be in a good position as we have confirmation. BDW did win their match over Sunflowers, so as soon as this series is over, we're going to be seeing the winner of this playing BDW. But again, some insane players. Brock, Drew, Wellis, I think on BDW. Solid roster. It'll be a very tough match, to say the very least. Oh, it's not a good start! World's Wish, 8 seconds in! And that's Pavix in the right time, in the right place. As Chili. Oh, that's just a awkward touch. He's in a position where he thinks his teammate has it. And again, we're talking about these players playing a bit overconfidently at times. They have to be confident in each other, but often when one thing goes wrong, at this level specifically, with how much these players trust each other, when one thing goes wrong, it is a snowball effect. More things go wrong. And now World's Wish have taken the lead here on Champions Field. As Fearliazz be the ones to look for offense themselves. Darklight in the midfield. Pafix tried to jump early on that one, and a little miscommunication from World's Wish will definitely not make this run any easier for them. They will be able to at least watch Fearliazz sit back. Again, this Fearliazz side played so much offense last game. They've got to be able to relive that kind of offense here in Game 5. But that musty flick from Pafix will not give them any offense to work with, any pressure that they can hold on to. In fact, they're going to be challenged again here. World's Wish waiting on more offense to work for them as Swaz in the midfield. Chili blocked by Darklight. As Fearliazz in the midfield. Darklight again on a full tank of boost, and he'll clear this one out, although it does sit in that midfield. Fearless will be able to start more offense for his side. And again, this is the kind of Fearliazz that we saw in Game 4 dominate on that midfield. Doing it again here. And you think with time, goal is sure to go in. But World's Wish, ever present on defense, will make sure it stays out for now as Swaz. That one kept out by Darklight. Chili now in the midfield. Affix. Multiple touches off that ceiling, and here's Fearliazz who will be the ones trying to push ahead as EU. Fearliazz. Chili. Fearliazz again stuck on defense, but again, you can just see that this torment from World's Wish. Again, they're focusing so much on those bumps at this point. Whenever Fearliazz does get to the air, they are going to get space, but this World's Wish side just is waiting for them on those moments. 50-50s, challenges off that back wall. It does not matter. They just seem to have control and have a sixth sense knowing what's going to happen. Trying to make offense here is World's Wish. Affix. Flip reset. Will be stopped by Fearless, and he'll look to make offense. He only a 1 goal difference so far, though, and that means anything can change. As that dunk maybe will help off the crossbar. World's Wish. Again, I've been stuck on defense for a long amount of time. Fearliazz have done so well to, once they get the possession, not let go of it. But it is Fearliazz who will eventually fall apart, and that backline is not ready. Pafix, no shots, and Chili always a little awkward. There will be a shot instead, and it is from EU. World's Wish double their lead to 2 eventually. It's taken them a long time to do so. That touch from Pafix really does set up everything. may not have been a perfect shot, may not have been a perfect touch. I think he was looking to shoot there instead, but at the very least, it does keep Chile grounded, and that smokescreen also helping in their case because Fearliazz just can't jump when they don't know exactly where the ball is. It's World's Wish, again, drops it in game 1. They were able to take games 2 and 3, so... And they have proven that they are definitely good enough, but a whiff there in Chile. You'll have an answer for that. As World's Wish. Affix just had no boost. He was expecting a faster shot from Chile. Or more rather, an earlier shot, and got neither of those. It was slow to the back post, but with nobody else to defend. So it will give Fearliazz life here in Champions Field. Little pop. Swaz. Chile. Oh, real easy plays, but World's Wish just waiting on it as Pafix to the back wall. Fearless. We'll see another challenge from Pafix, but at this point for World's Wish, do they play that time-wasting game? There's only, again, 30 seconds left. There's only so little time left, and they're up by 1. Taking a risk may not be what they want to do here if they want to play. If they're going to try to play aggressively. Well, that bump from Fearless won't make things easier on them. Though Fearliazz, again, still unable to get a clean line of sight. Able to get one more chance. It's Fearless. Swaz. Not to go to the lower bracket early here. Chile trying to keep it alive, but Darklight will challenge, and World's Wish will take game 5. They'll move on to play BDW next round. So, and that means World's Wish will be playing BDW. Again, we'll continue those best of 5s tonight. And that is Brock, Drew, and Wellis will be on BDW. Again, what a good match to start things off. A game 5. You can't expect everything to go game 5, but hey, I'm happy that we got to see one early here. As you know, oop, just muted myself. All right, has only begun. We've got a whole lot more matches to go. Again, it's only our first match of. I think we're planning to have like 6 or 7 matches on the stream. Again, I'm gonna be very tired by the end of this, but I think it's all worth it for all of you, at least for watching. And we're gonna BDW playing World's Wish, and BDW, we're a team that made the top 16 in the rlcs, so we're gonna get to see a pretty nice matchup, I would have to say. At least in terms of the caliber of talent we're going to get on this stream. On the other side, rlcs Prep also making a pretty long run. Triple Threat is there. Cold is playing as well in this tournament. So, and we got some insanely good teams in this bracket. So, can't wait though for more of this action. As I just noticed, I got to update this stream. So, make sure to update. It's now the upper semifinals. Again, we got BDW and World's Wish. And we'll get these teams in here any moment now, and have another series for you. Again, BDW coming in to this one. We obviously saw World's Wish with Darklight, Affix, and again coming in, and then for BDW it was Drew, Brock, and Wellis. So will be the players from that side. And they've made top 16 before. One of, I think, 2 teams in this tournament to do it. The other one being Cold. We're actually in the lower bracket right now. They did not have an easy bracket for themselves. Their loss went in against rlcs Prep, which itself is again a very solid side. rlcs Prep with Jerbear, Turbo, Velocity. Again, some pretty good matchup, I have to say, at least for at the very least. So, yeah, we're only just getting started here with matches. Though this is our second match tonight. I'm trying to remember how many matches we have in total, but I know we have this. After this, obviously, will be winners finals. And then we'll go to the lower bracket. We catch a good amount of lower bracket matches. At this point, there's going to be a good amount of teams going to that lower bracket that are going to wait a little bit. That's part of this tournament, unfortunately. One of those teams, though, that have made it this far have actually... And again, it's becoming late. There's a good amount of teams that make it far, but going to that lower bracket at this point may be a death sentence for some of these teams. You don't want to be in that position. Again, we're going to wait on them to join on in here, but while we do that, we'll go to a quick break. When we come back, obviously, it will be our next matchup, BDW and World's Wish. And we are back. The winners semifinals. BDW taking on World's Wish. So both these teams have just joined on in. As actually, we actually have a quick concern here when these players just actually left. So we're gonna have to hopefully wait a little bit, but they'll be here any moment. Alright, there you have call. Teammate using the bathroom. Bathroom break. Good timing for that one here. But again, BDW playing here against who we just saw win in World's Wish, taking that game 5. BDW goes right. Just had a 3-1 win over the Sunflowers in the bracket. If we take a look at the bracket, what it has looked like. Again, BDW run as that #1 overall seed. Looks pretty good. World's Wish, kind of see in that middle of the bracket there. They're taking this run pretty well. And again, on the other side, I was back at rlcs prep. Belly Bean Boys playing. Remember, that will be in the winners finals, which we'll be seeing after this. So now we got a ton to go still in this bracket. As these teams both joining in. Here we go, best of 5. BDW, it's Drew, Brock, and Wellis, an rlcs top 16 team playing against World's Wish. We just saw again get that game 5 win. They're coming off of a hot win. Their match ended much later than BDW's did, so in a very good position for themselves as a look for more offense. World's Wish will look to try to upset the #1 seed in this tournament as Drew Wellis. That will be on, but saved by Darklight. As another shot, Wellis, goal 1. And it is BDW who will be on it. As hello Henry in chat, how you doing, my guy? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully your night's been going well. As yeah, we got the upper semis here with BDW and World's Wish. Ultimate Incorrect Cup, sponsored by Incorrect Esports, Ultimate Rocket League, as well as ATS. BDW. Drew. Up to the back wall, second touch. He's got it! Darklight's blocked him though! Denied! Great start, but it won't be enough. BDW will make it 2-0. And it is a little off the back wall from Drew. Wellis will make sure it goes in. His World's Wish. Gonna create the offense themselves, BDW. Again, have just started off so hot, and I don't think we should find it that much of a surprise with the caliber of players that are on this field. Many of these teams are going to be making their runs in RLCS tomorrow night, so not only will this be, you know, a little bit of extra for some of these teams that make it to the very top, also just be a good amount of practice for when, you know, RLCS starts, which is a much bigger prize pool and a much bigger tournament in total. World's Wish. Affix. Off the back wall, Darklight. Demoed away, it's Drew who will be on the end of it, and his touch should be able to set up a teammate, but only EU waiting in the midfield, and World's Wish still looking for that first goal of the game. Best of 5 like this, they should get a goal at some point, but it may take them a while to do so, and the longer they wait, the less of a chance they have of really getting themselves to start in the series that they need if they're going to take down a team like BDW, who has consistently, again, been at among the best. Willis. EU keeps this one out, says Drew now going upfield himself. Darklight will have a teammate down behind him, but he can go on his own. BDW again just keeping control, but that's a misflip there, and it's EU who will find it. Well, I don't know what that was in front of the nets. Brock was going for the flip reset, and he got nothing on that. It's a strange one, to say the very least, but World's Wish will take it as their 1 goal back in it. BDW will have to find some space themselves as Brock stopped by EU. Dark Light to the corner. That little pinch can maybe help his teammates out, but BDW again playing with that pace and a lot of demos too. We saw World's Wish utilize those demos last series. We're seeing BDW do the same thing against them. Funny how many times we see these teams at different levels. Such a similar idea to how to approach these kind of games. BDW on offense again, only a 1-goal lead though, and they'll look for a little bit more. They're probably not feeling all too comfortable doing that. World's Wish again, a team that has made quite an incredible run to just get to this point. Make things very difficult for them with only one more goal. Defense will hold on, but BDW want more. Brock, though, can't find the net. Wellis trying to supply Drew there, who will collide in with that 50. Dark Light. Just a clear, but Brock, Wellis should be trying to utilize it here for BDW in that infield pass. Well, it will connect, but they won't be able to get the shot they want off of it. They'll try again with Drew. He goes across the goal, but Wellis wasn't waiting for him. But Brock is. He'll have a chance. He's gone high. Drew, but EU will wait for it. And World's Wish. We'll see this one cleared away. Wellis. Brock. Oh, what a redirect! That's just wide of the net. But BDW trying something a little special there. And it won't break through. Still holding that lead. As this one going in front of the net, Drew will be waiting for it. But as time ticks down, another one will find its way in for BDW. World's Wish pushed everybody up for that infield pass, but when it didn't work, BDW will seal that one. Game 1 should be theirs. The Slashball in chat saying is incorrect participating in this tournament. So one of their academy teams, an incorrect white is, but the incorrect main team, the one that you're probably thinking of, as well as will interrupt me there with his 4th goal of the game. Well, the incorrect main team is not. They're sponsoring. Incorrect.org is sponsoring. They only have one of their teams playing in this tournament, which, again, is one of their academy teams, who I think is already out. As BDW, that's going to be game 1. We're going to make it 5-1. It is completely falling apart here at the end of the game. BDW will say, why not? And they'll throw in one more. As it is 5-1. This game has gone from what was, a close defensive battle to a goal fest. Why not throw another one on? That's a strange way to have game 1 end these teams. At this point, I don't know what this is. They took their eye off the play, I think. They're just relaxing now. And I think we're getting every sense of that, but there we go, it will end. BDW will take it. A scoreline that is heavily elevated. It's only game 1 though, but off to a good start. BDW though have struggled to be able to win in a row. I will say I don't think they've been able to sweep a team yet. In this tournament. It makes things a little bit tougher when you have to fight over and over again like this. But again, these teams are used to this kind of stuff. It's a long bracket. It's going to be a long night. These teams, they're ready for that kind of a night. I mean, that's what they signed up for. This is their chance to kind of take over here in game number 2. BDW. One game closer to that spot in the winners finals that they'll be looking for as Brock and Wellis trying to connect and again trying to get this thing started in game 2. Not been able to sweep a team tonight. I don't know if we'll be seeing that, but every game still matters. Again, even with it not being the best of 3s anymore, it is still just, you know, as intense in many ways. Those best of fives. They're gonna play against much. They're playing against much tougher opponents. They're much tougher times as well. Series like this with, again, so much of the bracket still left to run through. Getting through matches quickly will be helpful for that mentality. Will also be helpful for your energy. At the end of this night, what might win this tournament will not be skill in a sense. It will be endurance. Who can play for you know, consistently longer and not give up. DW definitely do have that kind of endurance, and as do many of these teams in this tournament. But it's about which team will have it better. Though the night's relatively new and relatively young, so these teams aren't going to be feeling all too handicapped. As a little redirect will get BDW on offense, but Darklight, great speed there to get around one. Now he can get that challenge on Brock, but he's whiffed it completely. And it will be BDW back in control, and this control from BDW, they're taking things slowly here. World's Wish, not a fan of that kind of mechanical ability. As well as now to the back wall, will watch his chance get blocked away as Brock now met by Darklight, and a shot's gonna come in. Wellis will get back in time. Moved away slightly, getting himself a little better angle to save it, although it did kind of look like at times that he was leaving the ball. But again, BDW just trying to prepare themselves for what could be the inevitable. As Brock, you will be there. Drew now on the dribble, the little pop-up high. EU off the corner, it's Drew and Brock. Flip reset, but EU will be ready for it. BDW again, just gonna find some offense, find that first goal. It's been over half the game gone. And World's Wish has made life difficult with their defense, and BDW, they have not been able to get as many demos as they did last game. That was one of the reasons they were able to break through that defense so easily early on. You can get the sense that World's Wish gotten better as Darklight with a block. Drew couldn't put in the follow-up. And the World's Wish are just holding on at this point. BDW will try again. Infield for Drew. Darklight on the whiff. Wellis will have Pafix blocking him there. World's Wish, now's their chance to go the other way. He'll just throw one at, and nobody waiting. Oh, that's a loud gold explosion. My goodness. World's Wish will score that one as, oh my goodness, that is a loud explosion. Holy. Who made that explosion so loud? I couldn't even hear myself when that goal went in. My goodness. But World's Wish definitely loud and clear at this point. BW just not able to break through and really get those demos. World's Wish again have a solid defense. The demos have worked, but as we're getting the sense here, BDW just not been able to put themselves in positions where they can actually get those demos. Wish have been able to step up. There's a lot more mechanical solo plays from BDW, but those are kind of the plays that World's Wish want to see. Those 1v1s are where they really don't have to worry nearly as much. As now an infield pass, that's going to be number 2. It's Pafix again. As Brock was on team with Mizu, right? I think so. I think that would be right. As Brock saying, please skip. And Pafix always saying, oh, you'll change the explosion. Thank you, Pafix. No problem. That explosion is so loud, my goodness. What explosion is that? I don't remember what explosion that is. I think it's one of the newer ones. But my goodness, that is loud. I guess that's one way to stay awake, you know, this late at night. Make an explosion that's so loud that practically everybody can hear it and will wake up from it. As Pafix, at least he's missed the net. I'm kind of happy that he has. It's not that I'm a BDW fan, it's that I don't want to hear that explosion anymore. That is interesting as Brock, infield. Oh, it goes in. Pafix just had a little bit, but just not enough. Got a piece of that too, but it's the infield pass that finally connects with ADW. That's why World's Wish have made it their mission this series to shut those down. One goal back in it, 34 seconds remain. BDW again, it has been a long battle just to get that one goal. Now to look for a second, but Wellis' shot Will be an easy block for EU. Has multiple committing. Pafix. Lay this one down, and EU. Oh, he'll be demoed away just before getting that shot off. Gonna give BDW a little bit of time to try to get down the field, but Pafix with that early denial. Brock. Little cross for Drew. Brock. No boost in the tank, and World's Wish will let this one drop. It's game 2 to them, so once again, BDW not able to win in a sweep. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for the raid there, URL. That'd be Crazy Monkey. Thank you for the raid, my friend. Hopefully you're doing well here tonight. Yes, I am actually taking over this stream, so. As again, that's only going to be game number 2 here. These teams already going up, ready, so we're going to go right into game number 3. I'm happy with that. As, of course, there's ads running on my phone. I have the stream pull up my phone as well. Of course, there's ads running on it, so we'll make sure that these teams are ready, though, as we actually, one of these players might be in a bathroom break. Oh, they're back. No, you know what? It was Pafix who was going for a card change. Get rid of that explosion. Hello in chat, Crazy Monkey. How you doing? Hopefully you had a good night tonight. I'm gonna be here all night, so yippee. I mean, I'm ready for it. I'm excited, though. We're gonna get some great Rocket League from all these matches. As BDW trying to be the ones to push ahead, but Pafix, it's saved by Brock. So now look and field again, Dark Light, and World's Wish again coming with this early offense. In game 2, what really helped him was that defense, but hey, a good offense can act as a good defense as well. A lot of this is just being able to keep BDW far away as possible. Again, BDW, though, used to dropping games. Again, they have not been able to sweep any team tonight. But even in their very first round, where they had a pretty sizable mismatch in seeding, maybe BDW as a team just has issues closing matches outward. BDW inched away. Brock's got that first touch, but Affix will be on the end of it, and BDW looking for the clear is EU. Wellis. Dark Light. Great touch, but Wellis is waiting for it, and World's Wish. Find that clear, but a dunk from Brock! Oh, he's just found it! Out of nowhere as well! Brock just froze himself at this one, and sometimes it works. This will be one such occasion. And what we are seeing here, just incredible, as BDW up early, now Drew, dunk in front, but the little redirect just didn't have enough pacing on it, and now World's Wish will go the other way, but you love to see that creativity from BDW. Last game we saw so many of these same aerial solo plays, and while they still like going for them, you're seeing a little difference in here. Now that World's Wish is a little bit more panicky, now that World's Wish understands that BDW have a little bit more than just aerial flip resets and double taps, gonna make things a whole lot more tougher. They gotta stretch to get to some of these plays. And that's not gonna be an easy thing to do. BDW. Solid position to get themselves going. As in field, Wellis. In touch will be for Brock off the corner. Drew! Oh, he's hit the back post. That net was there for him. And BDW was, again, another passing play. They've had so many of these options created from them. It's opened up World's Wish. That's why these solo plays have started to work for them. Because World's Wish now has other things they have to block. There's so many options for BDW. That so long as they are just smart on what they use, they know that they can execute on it. As Brock now, his chance at a flip reset. He's got some pacing on it too, but Affix will be the one on the back wall to keep it out, and BDW will try to play more defense. Oh, that's a mistake! Triple commits, but that ball will stay wide of the net, at least from that block. BDW, though, just trying to get that ball out, and this will be the way to do it. Drew over EU. Has a little bit on the ground, but he won't get there before Darklight does, and BW trying to play the patient game, but it's tough to be patient with all this pressure on them. Ellis. EU. Brock. On the beat is Drew now with a flip reset. Again for BDW, the solo players still have their limits, and Will's Wish again has been pretty good at keeping those solo players from being all too dangerous. In the passes, the little change-ups from BDW have definitely made things tougher for World's Wish. And again, as for this World's Wish side, though, they've been in a position where they had to come back. We saw it in Game 5 of the last series they played. So, in this team, it's not that they're not used to this kind of push, but it is again a much scarier team though in BDW. But World's Wish ready to challenge though, and EU will be on the end of that one. So with 60 seconds to go exact, Brock was trying to get the pinch on the end of this. He might have misplayed it though because it was a bit too heavy for his liking. And it's EU who will fire that one to the net. And it'll give World's Wish a little bit of space to work with. A little bit of breathing room to answer back, but these early blocks coming in from Willis. Kickoff will not be their friend here. That flick might be from Darklight. EU, he's got the angle! Oh, Drew, it was halfway in the net! BDW, staying calm, but I don't know how you can stay calm in a position where that ball looks like it was in. Just kept out there by BDW. That's going to keep their lead intact, but I'm winding low. As Darklight. The look in front, the play will go across. Willis. Another dunk as EU. Pumped by Drew, and offense of World's Wish. Pushing in these final seconds, but BDW continues to save it. And that touch to Darklight, it won't connect. World's Wish all the way back on defense, and all the way now with match point against them. BDW with a very close win in Game 3. They, could knock an offense off easily. It's enough for them. They'll take the win. That's really all that matters at this point. Especially with, again, so much of this bracket still to go. As we'll head off to game number 4. It is BDW and World's Wish who will want to take one more game for BDW. That's to go to the winners' finals. For World's Wish, has to stay alive in the upper bracket and not be sent down to the best of 3s. Again, the only best of 5 in the lower bracket is the lower finals, so whoever wins this series will at least have that known that won't have to worry about best of 3s for anymore tonight. But still, it's BW who are in favor, but not in that possession. And you saw just from that camera angle from the nets, just how fast this ball's moving. I mean, no wonder none of the BW players can catch up to it. That ball was zipping by. And World's Wish will off to a good start. Again, they've kept these match close. We saw last series them have Game 5 go where they had to fight back from a loss, and the team that has to fight back and try to win 2 in a row here, and it's BDW who have to keep up with them, but the World's Wish side playing a whole lot faster, a whole lot more confident. Surprising as it comes in Game 4 when, you know, the series is one that they are not in the favorable position in, but you have to think a lot of this has to be like a team decision that the team itself decided that they wanted to be confident for tonight, so they wanted to play confidently tonight. BDW. They're just going to look for that answer, and that double whiff should be open. It will be Willis. And a strange mistake. World's Wish. They're waiting for that touch from Brock, which is the right decision, but someone's got to get on the end of that one. 2 players whiff. And it's BDW who are fully willing to jump up and take advantage. And now off a kickoff, that will be another one. It's Drew, his first of the game, but for BDW, it's their second, and now a 1-goal lead. The kickoff, Drew delayed on it heavily, and we caught World's Wish napping. These goals coming back. BDW, they've set themselves up. This series could end right here. But World's Wish, they'll have that midfield. Brock, though, will take it away. Affix through. That one pinched wide. BDW will be looking for more, but World's Wish, another clear from Pafix, and BDW with Wellis. Drew, big clear. Dark Light. Drew still there, but he'll get around Brock as well. Drew waiting. Oh, this one's going to be flicked back. It is kept away by BDW. Drew and Wellis will look to connect here. Infield to Drew. Oh, he's gotten the end of it too. Incredible precision. I thought World's Wish was going to be the other one to block that, but with Dark Light waiting in between, still he's beat Drew with that kind of notice. And my goodness, BDW, great awareness to get to that one as quick as possible. Means for World's Wish, this game, which was already bad enough for them, a 1-goal disadvantage, now it's 2 goals, and only going to get more difficult from here on out unless they can get an answer. Need some sort of confidence goal, something to bring them, back to feeling like we have seen from them in Game 2. BDW, again, have not given them very many openings. As Drew. Well, a little fake there. I don't know if his teammates were ready for that, though, but Rock will still clear it, and BDW actually have the advantage here as Drew going to goal. Dunk on the Dark Light as well. Will it give it time for the rest of his team to go upfield to push for shots? As EU. Wellis. Drew actually just kind of gave up on that play as he saw Wellis with a lot more space than he thought he did. That means for BDW at least, they'll still be on offense as Drew. Gonna leave it for Wellis. Dark Light. Win on the challenge, and World's Wish up again, but a double commits, and with that third player demoed, it's 2v1 the other way. Wellis, the bump. Drew, he was trying to go for a total flick there, but he could not connect on it. BDW will try again, but that touch kept away by Dark Light. EU. Brock. Down for Wellis. Oh, Drew bumped him out as well. And World's Wish. Still wishing, hoping for something. They are not getting out of defense here. BDW pressing further, looking for one more, and maybe this is it. But nobody jumping with BDW, setting 2 players up. World's Wish the other way. Pafix bumped. Drew beats by Dark Light. The shot's not on. EU dunked by Brock. Now the other way. Drew, Brock. Oh, Pafix his own goals. And it's only going to make things tougher for World's Wish. BDW, another big challenge is Brock and Drew will connect on it. And Pafix bumped into that own goal. It's going to be 3-1 this series at this rate. 58 seconds to go. World's Wish, 3 goals behind. Do they have any hope of coming back? The challenge there, trying to keep it away, as Brock. I was looking for a pogo there as well, but Dark Light will have the boost, and now you'll look for the pinch. Pafix, redirect, stopped by Brock, as World's Wish trying to go for a little bit of creativity themselves, but time's running low. They have to be efficient. They just can't get upfield. Another one from Wellis, and surely that's going to put this series away. BDW may have had a hiccup in Game 2. They may have gotten dominated in that game, but every other game they'll be doing just fine. As what's the other stream's name? What do you mean other stream? You mean like other stream that's going on right now? I'm trying to think what else other streams. There's Scorpion Monkey Shines, Tommy Buckets. I don't know if they're done yet or not. I know Ultimate Rocket League's got a stream as well planned for tonight. BDW. On our stream though, on the incorrect stream, will see themselves taking the series 3-1. World's Wish. Oh, that's their wish to taking this tournament will have to be lived in the lower bracket. One more for BDW. World's Wish will be sent down to lowers with only 1 life remaining. For the BDW side, again, just a resistant team. There's a reason why they're #1 seed in this tournament. There's a reason why they're only one of 2 teams in this tournament as well that have made it to the rlcs top 16. And the skill of this team is very much known. That match kind of comes to its close. Now we'll be able to move on to the winners finals here to see will be BDW versus the winner of rlcs Prep and Belly Bean Boys. That's on Tommy Bucket's stream. And what a night it has been already, but still a whole lot more matches to come. As again, BDW moving to the winners finals, only 1 match away from the grand finals, and that 1-game advantage as well. As yeah, the other stream actually right now is Tommy Buckets' stream. He's got rlcs Prep Belly Bean Boys on that one. And what a match that's going to be, but for us at least, we're going to go to a break. We come back as the winners finals. BDW will be back again, but I have a new opponent. This time it's the winners finals. Chance to go to the grand finals with a 1-game advantage. We'll see you guys again in just a few minutes. We're back again. Now it's up to the winners finals. But these teams have already guaranteed a spot in the top 3, and that means a part of the prize pool. The Belly Bean Boys on the other side. And here we go. Again, what a match this will be, but again, I must say, it's going to be a big one here with the Belly Bean Boys on the other side. We have not seen them yet tonight, but again, they're playing against BDW. Well, let's get these teams in. Again, I keep talking. You guys just want to see good Rocket League. I don't blame you. Belly Bean Boys, and coming into this tournament very nicely, playing against a solid team here. As here we go, our best of 5. It's the winners final. So again, best of 5 here. Winner of this, not only will they move to the grand finals, it's the best of 7. Also have a 1-game advantage to go with it. So pressure is on these players to perform well. Reminder, as soon as this match is over, though, we're going to lower brackets. Hopefully we'll be able to catch the lower quarterfinals when that starts. We're actually on a pretty good pace to catch it, though, so after that, obviously, it'll be best of 3s with lower quarters, lower semis, and then it'll be lower finals, grand finals. So again, our night is only a little over halfway done. It is a very long night here. Again, as I said, I sacrificed myself for all of you out there, so you know what it is, as Brock will put one in, so we'll definitely take that first strike, though. BDW, again, have not been a team that's been able to consistently score when they want to, but at least there, they will get their chances to go in, and again, it is such a long night here for all of us. And hopefully you all are going to enjoy this, because we're going to be up here probably well past midnight. As, wait a second, no mansion. Oh, wait a second, he's got the same decal I do. He's got the hardline decal. A good move, Mansion. My favorite decal in the game is... well, it's not helping him right now. Willis will put in a second. As for Belly Bean Boys, I haven't even really introduced them. It's Patty, Bullseye, and No Mansion. For any long-time RLCS fans, you'll probably recognize the name No Mansion. Dude's been in the bubble scene for a very long time. And aside, Bullseye, Patty. Exceptionally talented players. I've gotten to see these guys before in weekly tournaments. Obviously, all the teams at this point in the bracket are all going to be playing. The RLCS could all make some pretty good runs as well. But we'll see how much they do want to take it there. As Belly Bean Boys waiting back as BDW just in control right now. And again, one of the big things that's going to help this team is that infield passing. Again and again they go for it. Belly Bean Boys have sat back relatively far. I don't know if this is more out of a reaction to trying to see what BDW is going to bring to them, or if this is more like what their playstyle, what they're trying to do with their playstyle is sit back and play more defensively, but BDW's infield passing succeeds when teams sit that far back. So for BDW, they're going to continue going for it because they know it works. It's true. Double flip reset. I get one more, but Addy will clear it away, and now his turn to go for a flip reset of himself. Off the back wall, he's got a perfect pass, and it's Bullseye, who is right there waiting for it. With all that work, it's Patty and Bullseye who connect, and the Belly Bean Boys will say thank you very much. As for BDW, looking for any openings. Again, the thing about Fearliazz that makes it such a difficult playstyle, such a problem for some of these players, is just how little space you have. BD3 is an exceptionally chaotic mode in that sense, and this is the highest level. These players can all do basically about anything and go across the field so quickly that you're not going to have time to do whatever you want to do. Right now for BDW, they're in a position where, well, they do have control. It's not easy, and it's such a close matchup. In a literal sense, Belly Bean Boys is sitting right up next to them. BDW trying to keep that space going as Brock the corner. Drew will get this one. Will look in field as well. Gets the bump on Bullseye. Wellis around 1. Can't get around Patty as well, though, but the bump will help him out as Brock's touch needed to be better there. Just didn't have the boost to get power on it. The Belly Bean Boys the other way. A lot of these plays ending with these kind of light touches. players are always trying to find the next touch, the next thing. It feels like at this level, it's all about if you can get one more touch after your first one, and if you can, you'll be in a great position. BDW right now, following each other up. Drew, no boost left. It will be ready to clear this one out. But BDW holding the midfield still. Fearliazz, second touch. It's in field, but again off the post. Not the first time we've seen BDW hit off the woodwork, and they've had a couple of times this game where it's felt like their shots have gone just wide of the nets when they could have gone in. But is BDW who will be waiting on the end of his attack from the Belly Bean Boys, but Brock won't even let it start. Second touch won't be made, but he does keep No Mansion back, and it's a little awkward here, but the Belly Bean Boys will eventually cut this one out. It was a real scare on that defensive end for them, having to sit back that far, that defensively. Now BDW on a double commit. Rockstar doesn't have boost, so he's just wasting time here for the Belly Bean Boys. Even with him jumping up, there's so much respect that's given to him at this Belly Bean Boy side. Has to expect that he's going to hit this one, even if he can't. You see them delayed there by a touch that was never going to happen. As another double commit here. Drew with half boost. He won't get the clear, but he won't really need it. Now he'll be on it. Chance to go for one on the bar. It's in front, and Bullseye will be there to keep it out. Game one not secured for the BDW side, even with that chance on offense. They'll go again. Bullseye can't reach it. Brock in field, but it's straight to No Mansion. Demo on Patty will move one attacker, but No Mansion flip reset. Fearliazz will jump, and now the Belly Bean Boys back the other way. Have to play good defense themselves. Drew, flip reset. That one in, and he'll make sure it is. BDW. Game one, 1W, closer to the grand finals. Getting off to the good start is BDW. Even though these games have been close, again, their creativity, their persistence is really annoying to deal with. And we see this even from these teams. They recognize just how tough it is to really keep up at this level. Keep up with the level of BDW. And now for this team, they're just looking to try to keep this going. Again, they haven't swept teams. They don't sweep teams, it seems, but they do play dominantly. Game two, and they continue that kind of aerial attack. Well, they're already off to a good start here at Brock, but Bullseye early to challenge. Again, that defensive Belly Bean Boys will be the real true telling point if they're going to keep up in this series or not. Their defense plays well. They have every reason, in my eyes, to actually take down BDW. But BDW not letting it in. Drew, oh my goodness, that was nasty from Drew. It's already a great pass from Brock who keeps it so high, but look at this. He's got a flip reset too, but he doesn't need to use it. Oh, it's just a perfect catch as well. That's an unbelievably good touch. And we're not even 30 seconds in this thing, and already BDW throwing some mechanics out there for us to see and enjoy as well. Oh, as an awkward play, Bullseye. Won't need to worry too much as Drew, the Cookster pinch. Bounce out, No Mansion is waiting on it. Brock, well, double tap off his own ceiling. It's a little awkward there, but BDW on the end of that clear. No Mansion. Two players go, but none of them connect, and the Belly Bean Boys a bit sluggish right now. Just trying to get upfield. It feels like this whole game has completely slowed down as everybody just playing close quarters Rocket League right next to each other. There is no breathing room at this point. I think that these players got to start spreading out, trying to find each other for some of these passes. And now they will, and look at that! Call me a prophet! I've called it already, Belly Bean Boys. As soon as they start spreading out, that's where the success comes with the infield pass from Patty. Even with it being this late, I still know what I'm doing. Belly Bean Boys evening up the scoreline, but the kickoff nearly went against them there. BDW will be on the end of it, but Snow Mansion, infield, Brock, and Wellis. Drew. Wellis, interesting first touch, but he does fake out Patty with it, so obviously, and a bit of an intention there to slow things down. And now No Mansion, he's been booted by Brock, and it doesn't get him out of the play. It does keep him away from making what would have been a dangerous solo play, and so one that's a little more tame. And now the other way, infield pass, Drew, top left corner. And this way is just a battle of who can make the better assist. And Wellis looking to top the charts. Drew had nothing he had to do there. He was already lined up for it because Wellis put that ball where he needed it to go perfectly. It's BDW. Drew. No Mansion. Wellis. Back wall was open there, and they're looking to take this one, but that touch from Wellis just not able to squeak through. BDW. You just try to play that waiting game, but they're going to wait a little too much, and it's the Belly Bean Boys. They just continue to find ways. BDW, not prepared. Belly Bean Boys continuing to prove that they have what it takes here. Just like in last series, it feels like it's game 2 where BDW just don't seem to have that same kind of quality that we saw from them in game 1. It's what we saw in last series as well. They played against Worlds, but it's against a different team, a Belly Bean Boys side that again, has already guaranteed their spot in the top 3. BDW hoping to not give Belly Bean Boys the same hope they gave World's Wish. This is, again, a much scarier team. This team is one that I think could take that momentum a whole lot better. This game stays close as No Mansion. I actually gets a demo on the end of that one, but what up, Belly Bean Boys? Waiting in that midfield as Drew. Another bump coming in from BDW, but really all eyes on Drew at this point, but there's no one there to receive it. Now the Belly Bean Boys can go the other way. Patty. BDW not on the same page on that offensive attack. With multiple players going for demos and no one going for the receiving that pass. The Bean Boys now have to get back a little bit further. Wellis. Oh, he's got a great play. He's going to leave it for Brock too, but touched on the end of it, Drew. Not willing to play too risky, but now he can. It's kept up high. Wellis. I'd like to see him try to hit that one off the back wall, see if it could waterfall its way in front of the net. But BDW just trying to keep ball control, really. So little time remaining. Any chance for the Belly Bean Boys could be the last of the series, the last of this game, and could give them match points. Sorry, could give them a tied series, not match point. Would allow them to take match point though in game 3, but we're not at that point just yet. And Drew not gonna let it happen. Oh, that's a tight angle redirect, but it is BDW on it. As Drew had to back up a little bit for it, but that angle, not an easy one to say the very least. And with him being backwards, almost certainly a shot just not going to be super powerful, but it's still not a problem for him. BDW out up by 1. And the Belly Bean Boys, who are already trying to play a bit more desperately, going to really have to bring that desperation as a team pinch attempt. At least that's what it looks like from the two players falling on top of each other. Won't work there for the Belly Bean Boys, but still attacking here, and that pressure now. The Belly Bean Boys, they need to hold this as long as they can. Patty keeping this one alive. He's also keeping it airborne, but Drew will challenge, and game 2 is over. BDW, a chance to sweep their opponents here in the Belly Bean Boys. Two games already done. Just looking for one more. Again, sweeps as I mentioned, have been so tough to come by for BDW. They have not swept in any of their best of fives. They have only swept one of their best of threes. But in the winners' finals, grand finals just ahead. BDW, a chance to get there. And get there in probably the best way possible. One away from taking down the Belly Bean Boys, sending them to the losers' finals. BDW again, who came in as that #1 seed, came in as a team that people expected to do very well in this tournament. They have definitely done that. Still, they're not done. They want to win this whole thing. Right now, they've set themselves up in a position where they can give themselves the biggest advantage possible in that grand finals. That is that, again, that one-game advantage. Whoever can win this matchup. BDW, again, that work's not done until this series is over. The Bean Boys will look for that reverse sweep and would not put it against them to find it. As well as in the midfield, No Mansion will have the touch there to take the offense, but now he's got to get another one as Brock up ahead, challenged by Drew. BDW infield, but Belly Bean Boys, a lot of B's I'm noticing in these names, will find it and wait a second. BDW were not set up on defense. No Mansion. I did not see that going in for him. BDW were just not set up. Where was oh, Drew was in the ceiling. My goodness. No wonder he wasn't ready. He was going for an in-and-out squishy save. BDW a bit stunning there to see no one on defense. The Bean Boys, though, they're not going to be complaining. They need every single goal they can get at this point. Not only to, keep this series going, but also to try to shut down BDW. This team has been confident for BDW. They've been playing pretty confidently all night long. They're against Belly Bean Boys. The confidence has continued, but especially with how long this night's going to be, being able to keep that confidence, being able to keep your energy, could be a huge impact. As one more BDW. Oh, actually, I think they had that one, but that touch from Dewey was not called off by Wellis. And that's going to be a little costly there. Wellis needs to call his teammate there. He had that save. He called too late, it looked, and Belly Bean Boys, they're not going to care. It's another one in. And BDW always seeming to struggle to finish off these series. And they haven't gone to Game 5, which is probably a good sign for them tonight, but definitely don't want to start here. Patty trying to get the start. Wellis. Infield play, and No Mansion was waiting right under it, so BDW again on the challenge. Wellis finds Brock as he'll send it upfield. Patty's touch going backwards, just trying to keep possession, but No Mansion's whiffed. And Drew, Brock, Bullseye will be there to get it out of that net, and he'll just make sure Belly Bean Boys have time to work with. In fact, they're going to have even more than that. A chance on offense. Quickly cut away as BW looking to spend no time waiting this far back, but another shot from Bullseye, who's touched, not very well made, and yeah, Belly Bean Boys trying a little pinch there was No Mansion. It's always those creative plays that I love to see from these players at this level. We've seen the flip resets, we've seen the dribbles. Where's the weird stuff? That stuff that you just don't see coming. And the stuff that, you don't see players do so often because, it's such a weird situation. Rocket League's a game, it's all about adjustment. And again, we're going to see all these strange outplays, these strange solo attempts. Saw that little kind of self-pinch there from Mansion, but again, we're going to see a lot of that, I think, tonight here for these top level players. As Patty around the corner, but that's only by Brock, and another pinch away. BDW relying on a lot of these clears, but for good reason. When you're 2 goals down with less than 90 seconds left, just have to throw that ball upfield and hope that it connects. But BDW have not been able to find each other so easily. Again, they have not had the time to create those passes either. Which means, again, even with these players succeeding, that follow-up, that next play afterwards, you just don't know what they're going to do. But Willis maybe has an idea. That flick gets past Patty, and Drew will put it in. Sometimes it just takes one effort to go through. Willis will be that here. The flick goes up over Patty. He's not trying to score there. He's trying to make him jump for it. He does exactly that. BDW. Still time remaining as Patty on the with a whiff. Willis over No Mansion. Drew stares as well. Another one. Willis to Drew. BDW in a span of maybe less than 10 seconds have already scored twice. This is why these guys are rlcs caliber. Even with time winding down, the pressure did not get to them. Now, with it being 2-2, BDW, they scored that next goal. They might be able to take this series in just 3 games. No Mansion setting up the Belly Bean boys, but can't get around the corner as Drew is waiting. Now Bullseye has aerial control. Flip reset. Drew, not a lot of boost left, but enough to make sure Patty can't get much on it. Now Willis. Drew as well. Double commit that won't prove to be too costly here as Brock is taking his time, and in fact, he's got around another defender, but BW will have to set up something else, and in fact, I don't think they're going to want to here. They're going to take the overtime instead. 1 goal for BDW will give them not only a grand finals appearance, give them a 1-game advantage there too. This could be it for them, for the Belly Bean boys. They have not been able to crack the code of the BDW side. Being sent to lower bracket, being sent to the lower finals, no fun place to be, especially with how long they'll have to wait for that for their matchup. BDW only 1 chance away from making sure they're gonna be a finalist, at least with a silver medal, but you know this team wants gold. You know this team wants to be that top team here. BDW can't get the offense there as Rock on that side wall will actually be able to get the dunk, but again, not much being made, but these challenges are going to succeed eventually. But Drew didn't go for it there. He'll instead leave it for Brock. First touch, up and away, gets around Bullseye, down for Drew. No Mansion's the last one remaining. On no boost, can only muster a little challenge against Brock. Bullseye. It's Drew. Flip reset. Not much made, but it does get around 1, although no shot will ever come from that chance. BDW, again, just sending it upfield, hoping it can connect, but they may have gone a bit too far upfield. Brock will be back. Now Patty. Willis. Belly Bean boys, again, the chance to try to prolong this series by another game. Was a whiff there. Bullseye was looking trying to get a touch that could scoop it up, but instead he went under the ball entirely. Now No Mansion. He's got room to spare, but he does not have the beat on Drew, and BDW will again keep their defense calm as we surpass 2 minutes in this overtime now. Still not much being made in terms of shooting opportunities. These teams, again, treating that pressure very highly. Position like this, especially for the Belly Bean boys, I can't really blame them. One mistake, and it's BDW we will be seeing in that grand finals bracket. And Belly Bean boys do now have a chance to lose as now. Oh, what an end! Brock, he's hit it! And the BDW, that's how it ends! Off the sidewall, off the back wall, then in the net. BDW, a perfect way to end and sweep their opponents. And it really did come out of nowhere and call a triple tap. I just call it the series winner. And BDW have just put themselves a spot in the grand finals. What a run they've had. It's only going to continue as that lower bracket still ongoing. We've only been live for 2 hours tonight, but man, we have seen some incredible action. BDW have guaranteed a spot in the grand finals. They're gonna have to wait a little bit though for their matchup in response. The lower bracket has been a bit slow tonight. Comes to the number of matches we've had, but BDW a 3-0 sweep. The Bean Boys now sent to lowers. We'll see how they fare. The lower bracket, if we take a look at it now, Height Esports, we could be seeing them. We'll be seeing them. We could be seeing them against the winner of Triple Threat Fearliazz Esports. Winner of that will be laying on this stream against World's Wish, and who we just saw lose on that upper bracket. So, and just waiting on some matchups to be confirmed. So, tonight it has been though. Goodness. Oh, and clicks off the bracket. Not a good idea. I got to see, I think, my control panel there, but again, it's only going to get insane. We still have 3 more matches to go, so the number of matches we have is still a high number, but what we are going to do is we're going to take a break. We'll let these matches catch up. When we come back, we'll have the lower bracket, you guys, starting with the lower quarterfinals. Best or freeze for this match, so get ready for some quick action. Well, our next match has been confirmed again. Thank you for so much for waiting. World's Wish, triple threats. So we're gonna have everything sorted out for all of you here as soon as we can. But this is a best of three. We're in the lower quarterfinals, so best of three for here. And for the match after, which is the losers semis. Losers finals is best of five. After that, obviously, we'll have our grand finals, which is the best of seven with the one game advantage given to BDW. We just saw get that win. So. And we've got a long way to go tonight. This is our best of three matchup here. World's Wish triple threat. The losers quarterfinals, or the lower quarterfinals, however you call it. As triple threat, you might know is the team that T-Corral is on, so get to see his team in this tournament as well. They've actually had a good time, obviously having to force themselves into that lower bracket though. Not a fun place to be. But one of the advantages of having to play in the lower bracket right now is that it's not going to be cold for you. That's for sure. So they're still here. They're still fighting for their matches. As our lobby is open. So we'll get these teams in any moment here. But our best of three is... I see URL still in. Again, thank you all so much for all of you somehow sticking up that it's late. I don't know how you guys are doing it. Because for me, it's a late night. We have a few more matches to go. This is a best of three. After this will be another best of three. We'll have our best of five. Hopefully these matches will go by relatively quickly for all of you. And for all of us, because I don't generally want to be here too late, but I mean, I'm here all night, so here we go. So we wait on World's Wish triple threat. Join. And I know these teams, they reached, oh, we saw World's Wish earlier, so they know that we have lobby info for them. I've sent it, so. Again, we'll wait on. But as soon as they're here, we'll be getting this match underway. As again, best of three lower bracket. It's been a long lower bracket. We had to wait a little bit. It needed some time to catch up, but it's gone up a decent amount. We'll be watching here from here on out, hopefully. Again, so long as these teams are tonight. As again, just waiting on World's Wish and triple threat. They should be here any moment, though. Again, what's going to be so nice about this matchup is that, again, we might see these teams make some runs in the rlcs bracket as well. As, again, we're just waiting on these teams joining. Hopefully they haven't just made their own lobby. Some teams do that. I'm hoping that's not what happened. But I haven't seen them at all, so... I'm hoping they didn't just make their own lobby and we just have to, like, find it. Have both checked in, so I'm gonna actually check and see if they made their own lobby. No, they haven't. Right, they haven't made a server yet, so that just means that they're probably waiting on something. I'm hoping that these teams are here. But again, we have sent lobby info. But we'll get them to join us here. Again, this is about the lower quarterfinals. Winner of this obviously will go to losers semis. The winner of actually it's RLCS Prep versus another team. It's still waiting on that match to be confirmed. As again, still waiting here. Maybe they aren't reading the messages. 1 second. We'll see if maybe I need to actually create the lobby with the info that gave us. See if maybe this will fix it. We'll see. As again, we'll get these teams in for that best of 3. Again, I'm hoping they haven't just started the series without me. That would be embarrassing. Well, not unlikely, honestly. Teams. As on the other side, we are actually getting our matches. Actually, rlcs prep versus Cold, so Cold's gonna be playing in that series, which should be pretty nice. Cold versus rlcs prep. Winner of that, obviously, we're playing against the winner of this match in the losers semifinals. Lobby's been created. 1 second. They may have just created their own lobby. What if they have just made their... No. Okay, I don't know what they're doing. I think they're just taking their time here. You know, we'll wait on them. Don't worry. One of the weird things about having to communicate with Start, it's not the easiest place to do that. Again, just waiting on these teams. As long as at least one of them joins, we know that we'll be doing just fine. But we haven't seen that yet. And it has said one of the teams made the lobby, so... They can see this. They can see the messages. I have sent them the lobby info. Hoping this isn't a sign that we are not going to be seeing them at all tonight. Again, we'll wait here. We'll wait on updates. But again, we should get them in any moment. As again, we have not. Teams have not messaged. I'm gonna get a bit nervous here. I think they may have made the lobby without me. No. I wonder if these teams have actually said any. Have actually are here or not. Chance I think they may not actually be here. If that is the case, obviously, this match would be a forfeit then. Which I wouldn't find too unlikely with how this tournament, how late this tournament has been running. So we'll wait on these teams on some updates, but now against World's Wish Triple Threat is our upcoming matchup. I'm just hoping again that we won't have to wait too much longer for all of them. And this is a best of 3, so it's gonna be a pretty quick matchup, but not heard from either of these. And they have responded. They have messaged stuff about trying to start this match, but I haven't heard from any of these teams. Oh, they have started? Have they actually started their match without me? Of course they have. They're in game 2? No wonder! Alright then, so they have just gone without me! Alright then, I guess we won't have that series on this stream. So we're gonna have to move on to loser semis then. I know beforehand 50 had made a joke. Turns out, yes, these teams just haven't responded. That's not that's not ideal. All right then. Well, thank you, Great Jedi Knight in chat, for telling me. Yeah, they just went without me. All right, fair, fair play. They didn't want to wait for me anyways, so um. Okay, we'll wait here. And we'll wait here, and we'll let that match, I guess, end then. And of course, well, that means we'll just go to. I guess that means our next match will be winners semis. So I guess I'll have to make the lobby then with the info that's listed. These teams are probably not listed. We'll wait. We'll wait on, I guess, whatever our next match will be. So again, we got losers semis coming up then. We'll just skip losers quarters. Again, this is where we are in the bracket. That again, that's losers semis right here. Losers finals is kind of just off the side, but it's Belly Bean Boys. That one. Oh, again, this is our bracket. We're getting close to the end here. When it comes to our matchups. Again, yeah, we are running very late here, so there's a chance that we might not, we might have a tough time ending this bracket. But again, I'm trying to get you guys as many matches as I possibly can here for you all, because I know you guys want to see this, and I want to see some of this as well. I guess that means what was going to be our 4th series of the night has now been cancelled. So, World's Wish Triple Threat, well, not cancelled, it's off stream. So we'll wait on that to end. Then Triple Threat playing World's Wish. There's like Cold and rlcs Prep have not signed in, so good chance whoever wins this matchup actually goes to losers finals. If the other side is DQ'd. So again, it's kind of the situation we're in. It's late enough at the point where some of these teams are going to have issues keeping up. So that actually might be a blessing for us. We might be able to get our lower finals going. It's a best of 5, so I hope that will be quick. Who knows? Again, hopefully Belly Bean Boys will also be up, so we can have that. If not, whoever wins this match then technically would go to grand finals. We'd have a best of 7 then. And we'd be actually doing just fine on timing, but and we'll see how things go here. These teams as again, hopefully we'll get this next year's the losers semis or losers finals, whatever it is, underway. Yeah, we've already seen some pretty good matches here. 3 good matches in the upper bracket. Lower bracket hopefully won't be too long, but it's going to be an interesting night. I know again on the upper side as well. Team winning that grand finals, it's BW. Again, just hoping that how this works here, but again, we've been given a call here. Cold has now won that match against rlcs Prep. So yeah, so rlcs Prep did not make it to the match in time. I actually think Cold also may have not have made it. So chance that whoever wins the match between World's Wish Triple Threat is going to losers finals. We'll see. That's interesting. Interesting turn of events here, to say the very least, but we should be doing just fine on that. As We're gonna get these. Hopefully, World's Wish Triple Threat will end soon. And I don't know exactly where that series is, but it should be. I think it's still in game 2 though. It's in overtime though, so very. So one of these teams could win at the end of this. We have seen World's Wish already tonight. Not seen Triple Threat. That is a team with T-Corel, Tricky, and Tank. A solid roster. We have not been able to see them yet tonight, but again, they're one of those rosters that, you know, people definitely said, like, hey, this is a team that can make it far. We've said it ourselves, this team can make it far. Done pretty well, again, having to fight in that lower bracket, sure, but and they're going to have to keep up with a very formidable opponent. We'll have to, again, wait on updates for all of you out there. Then we're running closer and closer to, you know, the end of this night, and hopefully the end of this tournament, too. Yeah, I think the winner of this goes to losers finals, and we'll see if Belly Bean Boys are here. Again, we'll give these teams some time to check in, but we're gonna try to make this a little bit faster for everyone. That we don't have to, again, obviously push too far. I know for BDW, they've already mentioned that it's very late for them, so we're gonna try to get these matches out for you as quickly as we can. And we're just waiting on the outcome of uh, that other match in the lower bracket when we were supposed to be seeing here at World's Wish Triple Threat. And that final match as well is supposed to be best of 7 with a game advantage. So, yeah, it's going to be a pretty long grand finals. Well, it could be a long grand finals. It may not be. Depends how the team's playing it, but it could just be 3 games. Again, BDW have that game advantage. Again, still waiting on that result. Triple Threat. Apparently, they're actually in overtime. I'm checking the stream now. They're in overtime, so I wonder they've been obviously taking their time and getting that match result. They're still playing. And I don't know who has the lead in the series. It obviously doesn't tell. But Triple Threat are the ones that actually both these teams have had to come just off of wins, but Triple Threat did just play, so they might be the ones in the series with series advantage and the series lead, which would mean that if they were to score, they would win. But again, we'll find out. We'll find out very soon as someone scores. Which team is one that has the lead? And just checking out that stream. Hopefully, we can get a result there. A long overtime, but that should end it. There we go. So one has gone in, and I think Triple Threat has just won. I think they did just 2-0. So, yeah, I think that is a 2-0 sweep. So I think Triple Threat have just moved on. So I think they have. And that's it. So we'll see if that result is submitted. Triple Threat did just take, I think, game 2. So either it's going to game 3. It's a sweep. My assumption would say sweep, but we'll see. This night has gone on for a very long amount of time. We have had some delays. Again, we're just waiting here. I'm looking. See. Or are they going to game 3? Oh, they might be going to game 3. Nope, okay. I think it's confirmation. I think they have 2-0 swept. As we're actually arguing confirmation, I think RLCS Prep Cold is going on. So, again, I think we'll see what happened here, but I think we are. I think that is like we are gonna have to wait a lot, man. It's gonna be a long night. Sorry, everyone that has to wait on this. We might actually. We'll see what's happening here. I know. Again, we're having a lot of talk about stuff, so. Again, I'm gonna get updates here on it. Chance. Is it you're getting confirmation? Triple that did 2-0, so that is confirmation on that side. Again, I'm just trying to get updates for you all. There's a good chance actually we may have our matches postponed. I am getting told that. So I'll give you all as many updates as I can at this late at nights. But there you go. That's my confirmation. It was 50. 50's telling me we might actually have our matches postponed here. With how late this tournament's going. So, geez, my bad. I didn't mean to do that, but I have like it's not like it really matters. Yeah, we may have to push some of our matches back. So then I'll wait on confirmation, where we know for sure what's going to happen. It would be a pretty nice top final. They'd be best of 3, best of 5, best of 7. It would be quick. But again, as soon as we get confirmation, do here. So again, we're gonna hopefully get some confirmations on what's going to happen here. I know Triple Threat's already made it, playing against the winner of RLCS Prep and Cold. Oh, Swift, sorry, that's not the correct bracket. Let me give you the correct bracket. 1 second. I don't have the ability to edit those commands because Incorrect Terror's not here. That's the bracket. Oh, good. Again, it's been a late night for me. We got to see a lot of the upper bracket. We're supposed to get a lower bracket match, but we obviously get it. Triple Threat decided not to let us. They decided to make the lobby themselves. So, and I'm waiting on updates. There's a chance we may have our matches pushed back. We have 50s in the background. He might be trying to talk with people. Again, I know he's talking with teams. So, I'm going to give you all updates. There's a chance these matches do get pushed to a different date. So that's all these teams can play not at midnight. We'll wait on any confirmations possible here. Because yes, we are like over an hour late, what we should be at. And we've had some delays with our matches. Specifically our best of three is taking longer than we thought they would. That's why I'm waiting as well. Waiting on the lower semis. I was supposed to be taking that match pretty quickly, but see, the match is delayed. The lower bracket, we've had to wait a little bit. And rlcs Prep Cold are playing. Again, as soon as that team wins, I have a feeling he'll be able to push back to a day that these teams should be able to make, or at least can make somewhat easily. Again, we'll wait on any confirmations. But again, the teams right now that are still in, BDW, Belly Bean Boys, Triple Threat are all still in. Their teams fighting right now. rlcs Prep Cold, winner of that will move in to play against Triple Threat. Loser is out. They're still playing. Everything from loser semis on will be streamed. I at least for me, I do have the ability to stream that. I'm probably going to be the one streaming it as well. If it was to be pushed back, it depends what date it would be pushed back. But probably make it. Waiting again on any confirmations. And we were supposed to stream lower quarters. Obviously, we didn't get to. Yeah, it's been a. I'm hoping to get confirmations. Well, Triple Threat. Sorry, yeah, Triple Threat waiting on the winner of rlcs Prep and Cold. How many people are watching? 18 viewers. Man, that's a lot of viewers for this time. Some of you do not sleep, do you? I'm impressed. Wait, still. As that match concludes, I have a feeling we're gonna probably there might be some confirmations on whether or not we are going to see a postponement or not. rlcs Prep Cold is a pretty good matchup though. Cold obviously with Nightja, JD, Exorari, Hater. I'm just reading off who was there. And then rlcs Prep with Jerbear, Turbo, Velocity. So yeah, good matchup. That should be a solid best of three. And winner of that would be playing against Triple Threat, most likely. I don't know if they'll be playing tonight if those teams are up for it. Are up, they are up. At least Triple Threat's chance for that. The rest rlcs Prep and Cold are also still up. It's late, but I guess these teams are used to that kind of stuff. Mind you, a lot of these teams also have rlcs starting tomorrow, so they're going to be. This is a late in the late night for me too. I'm not usually up this late. But hoping that we can get confirmations on how these teams are feeling. Again, shoutouts to the person who actually is trying to handle all this stuff in the background. Thrifty, poor guy had to deal with again that delay to start things off, which was never fun in a tournament that's already this big. It only gets worse for him now that he has to deal with that delay, and he's trying to contact teams, see if they're gonna be playing today or not, but. They're getting confirmation. They actually want to play tonight, so we are gonna stick up, I guess. So we're gonna stay up here because we got confirmation. BDW and Belly Bean Boys are both said that they wanted to play tonight. So I guess we're waiting for confirmations. So I guess we are still staying up here tonight. But what that means is I'm gonna go to a break because I don't want to keep talking to you all and have nothing happen. When we come back, we'll have our lower semifinals. So give us a little bit of time. Alright, we have a few updates for you all here. rlcs Prep did just beat Cold, I think in a game 3 as well, so they just beat Cold. We'll be seeing them play against Triple Threat in what is actually going to be our last match site here at the lower semifinals. The lower finals and the grand finals, we've already confirmed with players, that's going to be played tomorrow on this stream, right after the Incorrect qualifier, day 1 qualifier run. So you'll be seeing the end of this tournament tomorrow. All the money matches, the top 3 teams are all playing tomorrow evening. Again, apologies on this. I did not think it would take this long, but here we are. I guess a lot of people had to fight here, and it just had may have just been just a bad timing of us here. But this, we've got confirmation for teams that we will be in a match tomorrow again with all the delays that we've had today. rlcs Prep, just Triple Threat is our next match. rlcs Prep, the team. Have we seen them today? We have not. Bear, Turbo, Fearliazz taking on Triple Threats, Talk, Degrel, and Tricky. It's gonna be a best of 3. Here, last match of the lower semifinals, and tomorrow we'll have lower finals and grand finals on this stream. So we will have one more match for you all, and our night is here. Will be done for the moment. So again, apologies on that. But nice thing about this final match is that it is a best of 3. So we'll make sure that it should be exciting for all of you. Tomorrow, I'll be here. Hopefully, Incorrect will be feeling better. He'll be joining us here. We'll get to see some pretty good final matches of this tournament. A lot of storylines so far. Is just waiting on rlcs Prep, Triple Threat to be in the lobby. Already get confirmation there from Triple Threat. Degrel, Talk, and Tricky already in. Just waiting on rlcs Prep to join them. Again, it's a best of 3, so it'll be hopefully relatively quick, although Triple Threat have had to wait. Well, again, the other 2 teams that are going to be playing guaranteed tomorrow, Patty, No Match, and Bullseye of the Bean Boyos, and obviously BDW. Their players in Drew, Brock, and Wellis. Yeah, this is going to be happening after qual, so all these teams will be here tomorrow. They're all playing in the qualifiers, so it shouldn't be an issue for any of them to make it. Who's going to be joining those 2 teams? Who's going to get money as well? This is, again, the top 4 now. So these 2 teams, whoever wins this will guarantee at least a $50 prize pool. Whoever loses, out, and will get nothing. It's been a long night for these teams, so to end with nothing, about as horrible of an ending as it can get. Have to see how these teams are feeling. Again, just trying to get confirmation these players are in fact going to be here. Hoping that they actually are going to... Well, actually, I already know they're going to be in the lobby because Triple Threat's already here. So, just waiting on the other teams to be here. Probably just taking their time because they did just come off of a match, so can't really blame them. Only lower bracket match tonight. I thought we were going to have that lower quarters as well with Triple Threat, but obviously that wasn't on stream. And we'll wait on rlcs Prep Triple Threat. And for all of you who are still there, thank you so much for all being so amazing people. And I apologize on all the delays we've had. That lower bracket had some serious delays from the start of the day, so we knew that this was going to be a very likely possibility from the very start of this tournament. Fortunately, it's happened, so we are going to have to push matches, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. I don't think pushing matches after quals will be all that much of an issue for these teams. Again, start time will be 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow for that lower finals. Grand finals will be right after that at 10. So be on this stream 9 p.m. 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, where those final matches will be completed here in this tournament. For now, though, we're just gonna make sure we get down to our top 3. It's obviously be our top 4 match. So our lower semi-finals. Again, Triple Threat are here with Talk, T-Krell, Ricky. Moving on rlcs Prep, their players in Bear, Turbo, and velocity. We'll be, again, getting things up and running in just a moment as... Well, there they are. There's velocity, at least. That's one of their players. Still waiting on the other two. But that's at least one player. Velocity's in the lobby. So with Velocity, we should be getting Jerbear and Turbo. Jerbear specifically, really this whole team specifically, is one that is pretty often seen in weeklies. So no surprise to see them making a pretty good run here. They did just have to be cold to this point. So they have had no easy run. But, again, gotta give credit. Impressive from these teams as they are all here now, so... Let's get this best of 3 underway. Reminder, it is a best of 3 lower semis. Lower finals is a best of 5, but again, with that being tomorrow, at this point for these teams, what's really in front of them is that money. You win this match, you guarantee a part of that prize pool. You lose, and you get nothing. This tournament has gone on for 5 hours already. To end with nothing would be a horrible, horrible time, but it has to happen to somebody, and rlcs Prep 10 seconds in will see if it won't be them. Turbo with that little touch off the ceiling as well. Hanging with it being such a late night, with these players being undoubtedly so extremely tired. All they want to do here is just kind of end their night off with a little bit of happiness. Know that tomorrow they can play for a lot more. They can play a lot happier, a lot more energized. Triple threat. And have either waited after their last series was won in a 2-0 sweep. They've had to wait for a while, at least I think 30 minutes, so they're a little cold. They're just trying to get themselves back into it, but they're already off to a good start, although that overcommit isn't going to help them, and maybe I curse them because Velocity's going to answer. And it's an overcommit from Triple Threat that's going to cost them here as everybody on Triple Threat pushing up, and rlcs Prep will, again, just wait for the mistakes, take full advantage. Triple Threat, again, is tricky, but Velocity will take this one. Got the dribble. Looking for number 3. This will go off the post. T-Grill's awkward, but Talk will be there to keep him out. Though first minute only has just gone by, and rlcs Prep bringing the goals to that orange net. And they're almost at another one there. Turbo will win the challenge. Triple Threat. A little bit awkward for them here on that back line as Velocity. Or demo there. Multiple demos. Tricky with nothing in the tank. And it's another for the Velocity. rlcs Prep. I don't know if they were preparing to be Insomniacs tonight, but definitely playing like it again. They just came off a huge win, so they've got momentum. I see someone in there in his chat. Hello. Thank you for the compliment, Rancy. Don't worry, this is our last match tonight, so that's why I'm excited. We get to have the rest of this tomorrow. Thank goodness. I don't know if I can stay up this much later than this, but again, and for these teams, again, knowing that they can play tomorrow at win matters even more, especially again with money also being on the line. Top 3 are the ones that get part of that prize pool. This is the lower semifinal, so whoever loses is 4th, and we'll get nothing. To play for, again, 5 hours, it seems. 5 hours straight. And to end up empty-handed. About the worst way to see this tournament go for you. But Triple Threat don't want to go that way. Talk will answer back with one as Jerbear there on a bit of low boost and just didn't get the great first touch there he wanted. He wanted to pop it straight up. And, well, they'll get one back here. So for Triple Threat, one of the big issues for them is, again, how much waiting they've had. I think one of the reasons why this match started out so one-sided is because rlcs Prep didn't need to warm up. Triple Threat did. They do need a bit of a warm-up. It's been, again, like 30 minutes. For them, just need to play a little bit patiently. As Talk. Oh, he's whiffed on it completely. T. Corell. Tricky. Down is Talk. It's an infill pass, but Triple will be waiting for it. rlcs Prep will have an open backfield to go for. T. Corell not going to let that shot from Velocity get through him. Tricky now. Jerbear. He'll look backwards, but it's such a bit heavy there. Velocity Has to keep control, but he doesn't do so. Talk on target, saved by Turbo. And rlcs prep will see that chance away, but another one's sure to come. T-Corel, Talk, infield to each other, off the post, off the other post, and Triple Threat will want that play to get as far away from the net as possible. Sorry, rlcs prep will want to. I'm tired, alright? Triple Threat wanted a bit more on that. They were so close. Now they go again. That's off the crossbar. T-Corel can't put it on. The woodwork is denying Triple Threat. rlcs prep going to have to play a patient game here as Tricky. Bear can't stop him. T-Corel redirect. Bang! Triple Threat. And that's the goal they've needed. Something like that. Something clean and crisp, and something to prove that they are in this series now. Triple Threat have brought one back. rlcs prep had a free goal lead at one point this game. That could be all but gone with Triple Threat keep doing what they're doing. The issue for Triple Threat at this point would be that clock, less than 90 seconds to go. But the time is not usually an issue if you can get plays on offense, as they are. Here's Bear. Unable to get round one, will chain dash his way to defense, and rlcs prep again just trying to slow that time. 60 seconds now, and counting. With being a best of 3, this game has a whole lot of meaning for these teams, especially for rlcs prep. Again, they have a huge advantage with having to not have to wait for that match. This first game really does feel like a one that they really should not lose, and yet they're in a position where losing it is all but a possibility at this point. As T-Corel finds Tricky, Talk, got the beat off the bar, and they have completed the comeback. 3 goals answered by Triple Threat. What a start it was for rlcs prep, but Triple Threat needed time to warm up. And again, as I said, rlcs prep, this really feels like a game that they should not be losing. Triple Threat, again, just need a little bit of time to get used to it. This team, confident now. rlcs prep trying to race back. Velocity demoed out. Talk, looking for goal, but Turbo will be there to stop him. And Triple Threat will have to go back. Tricky, no boost in the tank. Turbo. Oh, great challenge from Tricky as he'll get there exceptionally fast. And rlcs prep trying to keep it up at 0 seconds. They will. That net's open. Oh, but Tricky will get out of his goal and keep it away. Bear, not the touch you wanted, is it? Will go backwards. Talk on it. Trying to dribble this one to goal. Bear, Tricky, T-Corel, full tank to work with, but this will hit the ground. And we have overtime here in game 1. It is Triple Threat who have brought themselves back from a 3-goal deficit, and they end game 1 in their favor and be on match point. A chance to go to the top 3. Talk at 50 with Bear. Left out there as rlcs prep will go the other way with Velocity, and a whiff. That one on. Oh, it's a mistake that will end game 1. rlcs prep will take it as a whiff on the corner from Talk, and he looked so casual doing it too. And that has got to hurt. Mistakes at the worst possible time. rlcs prep 1 away from guaranteeing top 3, and if that mistake is what will cost Triple Threat this series, they are going to remember it for a while. Being again only a best of 3. Triple Threat now put under the magnifying glass. And that game 1 looked so good for them at one point. It made the comeback. They'd done all they needed to. And yet, it still feels like in so many ways they're coming up just a bit short. And As what are the teams still left? BDW and Belly Bean Boys. We saw them both in the winners finals tonight. Gonna go right back into game number 2 here. rlcs Prep, one away from taking this series. rlcs Prep, one game away from not only going to the top 3, from not only guaranteeing money, but also from ending this this long marathon stream. It has been a long tournament. Again, the rest of this tournament has been postponed for tomorrow. 9 p.m. Eastern start time for the losers finals. Only one of these two teams will see themselves there. The other will see themselves watching from the sidelines. Triple threat. Trying to make that comeback happen. Knowing how good this team is, it is not an impossibility. rlcs Prep will have to work hard here because what we saw from Triple Threat is a lot of that game is once they get going, they really do get going. And I don't want to, if I'm rlcs Prep, I don't want to see any of that. Let's talk. T-Corel. Great pass downfield, the double tap will not be given though, and Ricky's gonna have to work his own magic by himself to the back wall though. He gets over Turbo, and this could be a good chance, but T-Corel with 20 boost won't want to challenge. Talk will though. And Triple Threat just trying to hold in rlcs Prep, keep them under control, and they may have done so there. This one, double commit. But again, the shot's not coming. Triple Threat playing the defensive, playing safe as well, and at this point in the tournament, especially with, you know, so little room for error, teams are going to play safe, especially with it also being late. Mistakes are going to be more prone. These teams are going to feel a lot more fatigue, a lot more tired. Just going to be one of those matchups where you're really going to have to force everything in. It is not going to be pretty. Talk. Oh, what a flip reset that is. He's found Tricky. Tricky's found the bump, and that one's found the net. Oh, but it's been deflected to the crossbar. Tricky in the wrong place. And for Triple Threat, it can only get worse for them, it seems. I don't know how on earth anyone would have seen that not go in the net. And now Jerbear saved. T-Corel will come across his goal. Triple Threat panicking in the back lines. Turbo. Oh, he's got that second touch, but Tricky won't give him a third. Now Jerbear stopped. Talk. With possession, but Triple Threat don't have much else. Still, that net's open, and Talk will make sure it goes in. Velocity jumps far too late. And again, at this time at night, it's so easy to get nervous, to second guess yourself, and to make mistakes. Seeing that, we saw that there from rlcs Prep. Mistakes are bound to happen. Oh, what a dog Turbo going! That's the top right corner. Well, they made up for that mistake pretty quickly here. Jerbear and Turbo. And really it is just Jerbear making sure he gets past two, sets up Turbo perfectly. The persistence at this time, so difficult for these players. And for me, I'm already struggling myself at this time at night. These players, though, must be struggling even more. They've been playing for this amount of time. In this match, in loser semifinals in the Incorrect Cup. Again, shoutouts to our sponsors in Incorrect, URL, Rocket League, and ATS. And if you guys don't know, winner of this will play tomorrow against the Belly Bean Boys in the lower finals, with BDW waiting in the grand finals with that one game advantage. rlcs Prep, one game away from securing that spot tomorrow. That's the Triple Threat side who will look to challenge, but that's a mistake! Oh my goodness, another whiff off the corner. It cost Triple Threat game 1, and it may cost them here again. It's again Talk who's made the whiff. And those mistakes will be countered. rlcs Prep If it's another mistake from Talk that costs his team not only the game but the series, again, it's one of those, it's some of those mistakes that you just won't forget so easily. Triple threat, under threat of elimination. As Jerbear, oh, a pass down, stopped by Tricky as Velocity's gonna race back. He will, he's got the boost too, but Talk challenged. Keeps Velocity away, but still with possession is RLCS Prep. Triple threat now, 60 seconds to prove why they should stay alive in this tournament. They'll need a goal to do it. RLCS Prep, unforgiving so far in those 50-50 challenges. As Turbo, that one, we'll see goal. And it just is over and over again. RLCS Prep piling on the offense. That bump on Tikrel only securing that goal even further. Tikrel, triple threat. Have they lost momentum? Have they lost their confidence? It feels like they have. As Turbo's gonna complete his hat trick. And at this point, you have to think Triple Threat have just lost all confidence in this series. 28 seconds remain, but a 3-goal comeback at this point seems next to impossible. LCS Prep will continue to just play that midfield though. Triple Threat has seen no space to work with. As Turbo going to the corner, will try to create that offense. Triple Threat have another clear, but again is stopped, and at this point, there's not enough time to come back. RLCS Prep will go to the top 3 to our final match of the night, and unfortunately for Triple Threat, it will be a 2-0 sweep against them. RLCS Prep, not only have they made top 3, not only have they made money, they'll be playing on this stream tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern, against the Belly Bean Boys. An end to our night that RLCS Prep will be happy with, a 2-0 sweep, and GG's all around, but for Triple Threat, a long night and no award. It's going to be a depressing, time for them, because that is the last place they wanted to be losing. But for us, that will end our night. My goodness, I'm exhausted. I could keep going if I really wanted to, but obviously we're not here for that, as here's our stream again. We had 70 teams sign up. Now down to our top 3. The lower bracket, Belly Bean Boys and RLCS Prep will be playing against each other. In the upper bracket, PDW will have that game advantage against the winner of that Losers Finals. Again, that is tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern on this stream. But I'm going to make sure we get a raid here. I want to end this stream as soon as possible, because I need to go to sleep. Who is raid tonight? Let's go do this. Again, thank you all so much for joining this stream tonight, the Incorrect stream. It's, again, the Ultimate Incorrect Cup. We've got tomorrow, we've got our final match tomorrow, so again, we'll be live again tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern for that, 7 p.m. Eastern for the Incorrect stream. If you like what you saw from me, I'll be here tomorrow with Incorrect Terror, so catch you all then. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you guys back with more, not from just from the Incorrect Cup, but from the RLCS as well. See y'all.